my channel. Happy cheat day. Today I got a bohemian bowl from Bowlology. It has a bunch of different stuff inside of it. It did melt a little bit. The stuff you see that's melting, the reddish kind of stuff, is acai. And then it has some like blue kind of stuff. I don't remember the name for it, but this is chia seeds, the little seed things. And then I have granola, I have kiwi, bananas, and watermelon. I'll try to show you guys up close. It looks super yummy. I've never had this before. I did try to make homemade acai one time, but it totally didn't turn out right. But this looks really good. It's super colorful too. I love the taste of the watermelon. This is interesting. It's kind of like eating ice cream, and it's sweet, but it's not like overly sweet. But the texture kind of reminds you of like ice cream, kind of. I'm loving this like combination of the granola and the acai with the fruit. Like, it's amazing. I would totally get this again. It's like I kind of want to mix like everything. Look how colorful. It's so pretty. Such a pretty like purplish color. So for my first time trying acai, I would rate it a 10 out of 10. It's super good. It's delicious. You gotta break the granola up. It's like big chunks, so you have to like try to break it up. And what's cool is that the acai and the other like mixture, like it stays frozen, like really frozen. I thought it would have melted more by now because of how hot it is here, but especially on my way home. But it really didn't melt that much, except for like the sides, from what you can see, like the juice started kind of going. But the whole middle thing was completely frozen still. I'm loving like this whole last part because it has a ton of granola, and that mixed with all the mixture, it's so yummy. So that was really good. I have some other stuff planned for today. I will see you guys when I record the next meal. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, so I got a sub from Subway. It's a meatball marinara. It's one of my favorites from Subway. I've been craving it all week. I would typically eat this during the week too if I wanted to, but I did get some other stuff on it, like mayonnaise and chipotle sauce. That tastes so good. But I don't know if there's a way to like show you guys, but oh, it looks amazing. And it smells really good. Like, just aim it this way. Yeah, if you guys can see them, like, it's so good. I love to put like lettuce, bell peppers, the banana peppers. What else? Oh, green peppers, red onions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I like a lot of lettuce, like a ton of lettuce. Yeah, this tastes really good. But yeah, if you guys have never tried chipotle sauce and mayonnaise on a meatball marinara, it is delicious. It gives it so much flavor. Oh, and when the guy right now asked me, he's like, oh, do you want extra sauce? Nobody ever asked me if I want extra sauce whenever I get the sandwich. And I'm always like it needs more sauce. But he actually asked me, and I was like, yes, please. I was like, load it up. If you could put extra meatballs too. The meatballs started falling apart. But they taste so good. Now I'm like, how am I gonna eat the rest? And so that meatball sub was definitely a 10 out of 10. It was so yummy, so delicious. So I also got a cookie from Wendy's. Wendy's cookies, like the last time I had one, when I did like the Wingstop. When I did Wingstop, I got some fries and I think a cookie and a Frosty from Wendy's. But this cookie looks delicious. Should probably even warm it up, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably warm it up right now. Let me show you guys. So let me pop it in the microwave really quick and warm this baby up. So just put it for like a quick 8 to 10 seconds. So I don't want it to get too hot. It's already like falling apart. Mmm. So like gooey on the inside and crunchy on the outside. Mmm. I would definitely rate this a 10 out of 10. It has big chunks of chocolate. The cookie is soft in the middle, crunchy on the outside. The flavor is there. It's not dry. This is literally the perfect chocolate chip cookie. That's all I'm gonna eat for right now. Everything was delicious. The sub and then the cookie, oh, so good. So I have one more thing planned for today. I will see you guys when I record the next clip. Bye-bye. Hi everybody, so I'm going to eat my final meal for today. Let me just say before I even start that I am so proud of myself. I'm going to give myself a big pat on the back because I made these myself. I wasn't even sure if they were going to come out right, but they look amazing. They look fantastic. So this one over here is the ham and cheese. So kind of like a grilled cheese almost, but minus the butter. So I just put, 2 slices of cheese at the bottom. I put some ham. I wrapped it in the crepes. And then I put some pepper on the top. And then on this one, I pretty much boiled some blackberries and strawberries. They weren't frozen or anything. I just wanted to kind of soften them up. And then I mixed them into some ricotta cheese. And then I just, mixed that. And then I put some Truvia to kind of make it a little bit more sweet. And then I wrapped that. I put all the filling. I put a little bit of extra berries to make it look all colorful and pretty. And then I wrapped it, put Nutella all across. Well, the bananas first, I should say. I don't even have this in order. So bananas first, cut up some bananas right after you fold it, and then swipe, a bunch of Nutella at the top. So I am anxious to try both of these. I'm going to start with the more savory one first and save the sweet one for last. And so the cheese that I used for this was just your typical sandwich cheese, those square ones. And I used the Kraft one, that's the 2% milk one. And then I used Black Forest ham, because that's the type of ham that I like to buy. But this literally tastes like a grilled cheese, but with a crepe. It is amazingly delicious. I would give this a 10 out of 10. It is really good. And so the kind of mixture that I used to make the crepes was actually just some pancake mix that I had at home. I used the Kodiak pancakes. It's a Kodiak cakes, technically. This one is the Power Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix. And what I did was I just made sure that the batter was like super thin, like liquidy kind of, like when you put the spoon and it just drops. It's not thick or anything. And then you just heat up the pan in like kind of a low, medium-ish temperature, and then spray it, and then hurry up and put it on. And you have to like keep turning it right when you put it on. And right when I put it on is when I turn the temperature up, so that way it cooks, and then right when it kind of is all bubbly at the top and it doesn't like burn or anything, you can flip it. But you have to like wait for the bottom to be like fully cooked before you can flip it. That was amazing, like super delicious. I think next time what I want to do is maybe even make some like green salsa to go with it, like an avocado salsa. It would taste like 10 times better, but it was so good just by itself, but with a little bit of spice. Oh, amazing. So this next one, this is dessert for today. It looks fantastic. It looks delicious. I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste really good. I love bananas and Nutella. Like whenever I think of the word crepe or crepes, I always think about bananas and Nutella because that's literally my favorite when it comes to crepes. But I also love berries, so that's why I was like, let me put both together and see how it tastes. So if you guys are still watching until this point, comment down below #crepes. It'll be a lot of fun to see like who's still watching till this point. But who can agree? Like this literally looks fantastic. Like it looks super delicious. So let's dig in. Let's get right to it. Oh, and when I was done putting the Nutella, I gave Adrian, my son, the spoon because he loves Nutella. He loves to just take a little bit of on a spoon and eat it. Mmm. Then with the Nutella and the berries, it has like so much flavor. Here, I'll flip it so you guys can kind of like see. Yeah, this I would probably rate it, because the ricotta cheese is okay. I probably would have preferred more of a creamy kind of feeling, but I used ricotta cheese because that's what I had at home. But I was considering to go get banana pudding, but like a sugar-free kind of banana pudding. I did look, but I couldn't find a sugar-free one, so I was like, never mind. But I did have ricotta cheese, and I was like, oh, that's really good if you mix it with berries. And it is good, but I just think on a crepe I would have really liked it with something like a pudding texture, like a creamy kind of texture. But overall, this is still really good. So I would rate it, yeah, like an 8.5 out of 10. Because it's not overly sweet. It's a perfect like dessert or even breakfast. No, but it was funny when I was making the crepes. The first one didn't come out very big. And then the second one was completely horrible. I had to throw it away. And then the third one came out good, but it was a little bit too thin on one side versus the other. So I was afraid that when I folded it, that it wasn't gonna fold properly. But then the last two came out perfect. And I was like, yes, thank you. So I would just say, you know, it takes a few tries. You're probably not gonna get it maybe on the first try, but if you try this, you know. I remember I tried to make these like 3 years ago, I think, like crepes at home, but a different kind of batter. I didn't use pancake batter. I'm trying to make like a homemade batter, and they came out pretty good, but they were like, they taste too much like flour. But these are perfect with the Kodiak pancakes. The flavor of just the pancake with like no flavoring. I didn't even put any flavoring. You could probably put like vanilla or even add some sweetener to the batter, like the Truvia, or probably even stevia. It would give it more flavor to the bread. But I didn't put anything, and I think it tastes great. So both of those were amazing. They were delicious, so good. I'm so proud of myself for making those at home. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.